The person is on the other end of the line is speaking so excited about, um, I think the care package is something like 25 or something $1,000, and I'm like, come on, the managing director of a company, $25,000. If this is a lawyer and it's business, why would I want to communicate with somebody at 11:30, 12 at night, and I didn't have an appointment to talk to them at that time? Hi there, everyone. All right, so I'm so excited and I cannot hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. I never tell you say I love to dance, right? Well, dancing is my middle name. I don't know anything about singing, but I love to dance. I enjoy dancing a lot. Today, I'll be talking to you about social media. And that word goes without, or that term, it goes without any definition. A lot of persons, that is what's on their mouth, especially since the pandemic. People have been talking about social media a lot. And a lot of persons have been using it more than the usual in order to, free their minds in this time. There is Snapchat, WhatsApp, YouTube, there is Twitter, there's IG or Instagram, and of course, there's Facebook. And so today I'll be talking to you about my experience using these media. I started farming since April of this year, 2020, and in doing the farming, I like to post things on my WhatsApp status. So daily, I would post what I do and in my garden. And a lot of persons, I have a lot of persons in my contact, and overwhelmingly, they would tell me how much it's inspiring them, and they like my content, like what I'm doing. And so I was encouraged and thought, yeah, why not share it to the wider public so that other persons can be encouraged really to farm. That's my chief objective, because farming is the way forward. And definitely, you want to know that you have food to eat. There are so many benefits to be derived from farming. And so that's how I ended up doing a YouTube channel. And of course, in doing the YouTube channel, you need to get subscribers. And to subscribe, I decided to use up other social media. Okay? And so I never before ever used Snapchat. I use Snapchat. I use Twitter, Instagram. I've never used those three before. And I've always had a Facebook page from I started university all the way back in 2005. I had a Facebook page, but I was never very active on my page. And so it was always there, and I would never ever accept a friend's request unless I know the person. And it's always a thing of mine to say, if we are not friends, I don't see why you should be my friend's contact. And so that's how it has always been. But YouTube is a business, and if you have your business, you need to advertise it. And what better way to advertise it than social media, right? So I did, and I opened all of these accounts. Experience has been positive and negative, and I would say mostly negative for me. I went on Instagram, and within the first month, persons went inside my account and they pretty much took the names of persons in my account and they cloned those persons and started communicating with me. I almost got caught in the trap. There was one particular contact that but I was curious. I was wondering, why is it that these persons and I'm already following these persons, and I'm already communicating with them, and they are following me again. I was kind of curious, but then what really sparked my curiosity was this particular night. It was about 11:30 going 12, and this managing director of a company, who is a good friend of mine, started communicating with me, or supposedly the managing director was communicating with me, and she was telling me about her care product, how she has gotten her care product, and um, she is able to assist me to get my care product. That's the some money from the government, and I wasn't entitled to any. That's the first thing, because I'm already a teacher and I get my salary, so I didn't even pay much attention to what she was saying. My husband did apply, so I was wondering, if I could assist him somewhat. So I was curious. So I was there communicating, and she was telling me about this lawyer who she knows quite well, and she's gonna get the lawyer to help me to get through with getting the money from the government, to expedite the process. So I said okay, and I was there communicating. But then, you know, she is asking me to communicate immediately, and I'm saying, if this is a lawyer and it's business, why would I want to communicate with somebody at 11:30, 12 at night, and I didn't have an appointment to talk to them at that time? And so I was a bit curious. Another thing that sparked my curiosity, of course, was the fact that I'm like, she's speaking so, the person is on the other end of the line is speaking so excited about, um, I think the care package is something like 25 or something $1,000, and I'm like, come on, the managing director of a company, $25,000. So this care package is actually some money that the government has been giving to persons, and they have different packages based on, whichever sector of society you work or was working. And so I was just curious as to why this managing director would have been so excited about a measly $25,000, $30,000, because not that in the pandemic it's not really a lot of money, but based on the person I know and her background, that kind of level of excitement just does not, is not synonymous with with her background. So I was like, this don't make any sense. So then, I became somewhat curious. To add to that curiosity was the fact that, as I said, the person wanted me to contact the person that wasn't in it. So I said to her, I'm really sorry. Um, I think I'll do it in the morning, and I leave it at that. And a few minutes passed back, and she came back and said, I really wanted you to contact the person tonight, so I can give them my word that I was the one who recommended you. I said, nonetheless, I still think I want to wait until in the morning, and that's what I did. In the morning, first and foremost, the arrangement was that I was to call in the morning, and the person would make contact with the lawyer for me. Now, all of that didn't even, it didn't even, really, really come home to me, because I don't even know why you would want a lawyer to help you to get the care package. But nonetheless, I still went along. So in the morning now, I got a call from my friend, the supposed person who I was speaking to the night before, and I was talking to her. We chatted for a while, and we chatted for a while. We chatted, and then she said, well, I'm going to leave now. And I said, all right, we'll catch up. But then I texted her on WhatsApp, and I said, I don't understand. Why is it that last night you told me that you were going to have me make some contact, and you spoke to me and hung up and didn't say anything? She said, what are you talking about? I said, yes, we spoke last night at length. She said, that wasn't me. She said they hacked into her account, and basically was communicating as her. And so, if I was more gullible, I would have given them very crucial private information that, of course, would have gone against me. So that was like one negative experience. Then I went to Twitter. Twitter is something that I don't like. I don't know if because I am not very familiar with it, but I think on Twitter it is so impersonal. You post things, and you just post things like it's one-way communication. That's how I term it, one-way communication. So I'm definitely not a Twitter fan. I mean, I don't even have the account, but I don't even use it anymore. And then there is Snapchat. That one, it don't snap to me at all. I don't know how to use it, right? And so I used it a couple of days, but definitely I have not gone back. The one that I used the most was Facebook. And another disadvantage of using social media for me is how time consuming it is. It takes so much time for you to be navigating through these different platforms in order to get subscribers to your channel. And it requires a lot of patience because really, for a fact, it takes a while for you to build up followers and for you to achieve your objective. And yeah, it takes a lot. It's time consuming, so you have to be prepared to utilize much time to do so. If you are visiting my channel for the first time, my name is Tracy and I'm happy to have you with me. And of course, if you are one of my regular subscribers, thank you very much for the support that you have been giving me on my channel. I really appreciate it. It's because of you that my channel keeps going. And trust me, I like to be with you guys. Alright? I hope you have been liking the content thus far. And just remember to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment. If you're visiting for the first time, please subscribe. Until next time, I'm going to tell you, be positive, be good. Try to entertain positive thoughts. Stay away from people, places that are negative, that are going to pull you down. And always remember, your happiness is your responsibility. So try your best to remain happy. Until we talk again, I'm Tracy. See you soon.